in life. You're coming with me.
First of all, welcome once again to Portugal. It's a privilege for us to have you here for the second time in the same year.
No, we're happy to be here, man. It was good. The day before the night before I left New York to come here, it was kind of dreamy, you know, to think that like, okay, you know, I gotta leave my wife, I gotta leave my cat, I gotta leave my dog, but I get to come to Lisbon.
Well, Lisbon is a cultural place, as you see, the architecture and everything. What do you think of it so far?
It was the first time that I was here was during the Superbach Festival. So, you know, I really didn't have a serious clue as to, like, you know, what the architecture was like, and kind of what the whole feel of the city is like, and you know, you just kind of know what you know from internet and books and stuff like that, and it only gives you, you know, that two-dimensional, like, you got to be in it, and we were all talking about it. Like after we had left from the festival last time, like how special, how amazing, like what a vibe this place has.
What do you think of the crowd that night?
It was amazing. I talked about it for a long time. Yeah, after that show, and it was just like, you know, you don't usually have high expectations when you're playing such a big show and you've never been to the city, the country, let alone the city before. And the fact that we were so warmly received, and you know, everybody was like totally in tune with what we were doing. That's just like, it doesn't really get any better than that.
The reviews after your gig, it was like, this is just perfect. They sound live the same they sound on the record. And I saw an interview where Paul was saying, you know, that's what we are in the record. Like, that's what we do. You agree with that?
Well, it's actually, yeah, we're live on the record. You know, when you see us, this is what we do. Like, our records are pretty live. You know, we pretty much, because we spend all this time writing. You know, and we don't write in the recording studio. We kind of haul ourselves away, and then write in a rehearsal studio. And then what we do is just take the song, and you know, we don't take it out of the rehearsal studio until it's finished. And so when we go in and make the album, that's what you're getting. You know, you're not getting this thing that's built in the studio, kind of built in Pro Tools in the computer. You know, it's a direct transfer, you know?
I understand you. Like, I know a lot about the band and you as well, but I'll take you back to Connecticut. I'll take you back to that first, like, you were downstairs, sleeping downstairs, working upstairs. Take me through that, just to confuse Connecticut.
Well, we worked with a good friend of mine, Peter Kadis, who has a place called Tarkin Studios up in Bridgeport, Connecticut, which is just 90 minutes.
I think because I have family there.
You do? You have family?
I have family.
Connecticut?
Yes, I do.
Oh, well, come to the city. We'll hang out, man. Peter has it's this great facility. It's a great, you know, Victorian mansion, you know, with a recording studio in the attic. And yeah, we would just go up there and stay there for like over a month and just live and breathe everything. It was a really good learning experience because we never recorded together as a band. You know, we recorded separately, but you know, when you haven't done it as a band, you may as well haven't done it before. You know, because that's why you're there. And yeah, it was kind of cool. What's that? Yeah. This has a big kitchen, and you know.
Yeah, because I remember Daniel. But I was saying, because Daniel was saying, like, we were there recording, but then we would come out to the city and just, you know, just think about the lyrics, think about everything. It would be completely different. Like, just being inside and inside and outdoors completely. That experience to you. Tell me a little bit about it.
Yeah, you just kind of, you're locked in. you know, and the main focus, whether you like it or not, is just to work on the songs. And we did that for 2 records until finally we decided to kind of change it up a little bit. And this last record was done mostly at Electric Lady in New York City, where, you know, Mr. Hendrix and David Bowie and Led Zeppelin and all this real kind of, you know, roots rock and roll, yeah. Between like making those first records, constantly touring, for the first couple of years of the band, we were barely ever home. And then when we got to, you know, when we started recording I Love to Admire, like we were able to kind of divide, you know, working, you know, life and home life, and that did something too. So after a certain point, you know, that romance is over, of just constantly, you know, being away from home and romanticizing about home and just, you know, giving every fiber of your being to your work. You know, after a certain time, you know, you can find the balance. I think that's the key, is kind of finding the balance between, you know, having not really sacrificing all of yourself, because you need that self to do the music.